Alright, we are into round 3. 2-land hand. Don't think this is going to cut it. Even though the opponent mulliganed to 6, we are going to mulligan as well. This is a much better hand. Turn 1 Lightning Bolt, turn 2 Far Seek. Depending on what the opponent plays on their first turn. Primal Command for a little later on, so got a little ramp. Got a 5-drop on turn 4 potentially. We will keep this. And we are going to keep this land on top, so we can play turn 1 Lightning Bolt, turn 2 Far Seek without taking potentially much damage. Windswept Heat for the opponent into a forest. Heritage Druid, playing elves. Alright. Well, we're going to get rid of that bad boy. We don't want to see Heritage Druid in our time. Or any time. Card's way too good. Temple Garden untapped for the opponent. Essence Warden. I'm wondering if they already had the combo in their pocket. 2 Essence Wardens, 2 cards left. We're going to play Stomping Ground untapped. Go ahead and Far Seek. Get another Stomping Ground. Not pay the 2 life. It's always interesting with Moto when something comes into play tapped. If it is a shock land, they still ask if we want to pay life. I also wonder how many people got with that. Zuri's another card we're not too happy to see. Hopefully they don't have another elf in their hand. Sacred Tribe Elder's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and play the Elder. Sure, they'll gain some more life. One more elves. What we will probably do next turn, depending on our draw, is we will Primal Command probably the Temple Garden. Quarter Calling, okay. So actually what we need is a bolt. We can also do it with an Hour of Promise. So we have, let's see, 3 Summoners Pact, 4 Prom Times, 2 Hour of Promise. So 9 cards out of soon to be 49. In the words of a not so great movie, let the odds forever be in our favor. And I think because I called it an awful movie, this probably happened. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play Cinderglade. Let's see, how much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they have 9 mana. So 5, 10, 16, so 22. So we can deal 22 damage to us. We can gain 7. which will leave us with 1 life. So, looks like that's our only out. So let's go ahead and gain some life. Let's go ahead and get a Primeval Titan. And hopefully we will survive. And I'm hoping my math is correct too. So what we will do next turn, we will play Primeval Titan. If we survive, we will play Primeval Titan. Get 2 Valakuts. Actually, I think the land did it for them. Yep. Yep, that is game. Well, we almost did it. Okay, off to game 2. Anger of the Gods definitely coming in. Kind of like Pithing Needle. For Azuri. But I guess the question is, what would we take out? Not a fan of the Acid Mosses, not a fan of the Beast Withins. So it does leave it with 2 cards. So let's get the Pithing Needle, and then we'll go ahead and do 1. Like we did in game 1, just for some ramp. And we'll submit it. We will be on the play this game. Cannot roll with this hand. We're going to mulligan. This hand is okay. I think alright, got a little bit better for the anger. We're going to do Cinderglade first. Tap to pass the turn. And this is interesting because we're always told to bolt the bird. But I think I like holding it, so hopefully Anger the Gods can come next turn. But I am going to Pith Needle and say Azuri. So hopefully that'll calm down some shenanigans. It also depends on if they brought in Reclamation Sages or anything like that. Essence Warden, okay. So we're at an interesting predicament. We can attempt and hold off and have them potentially go off with their Heritage Druid. But if we get an untapped land, we will be able to sweep the board and probably be miles ahead. Or we can bolt the Mystic or the Essence Warden now, so they won't be able to go off this turn. But when you're playing against elves, I think you have to play a little risky. So I'm just going to let them go. Okay, second Heritage Druid, fair enough. Alright. If they do have an Archdruid, I am probably going to bolt the Archdruid. Dwynen's Elite, that's fine. They're gaining a bunch of life. But like I said, I mean, we're playing a land deck. Hopefully, we'll get an untapped land next turn. Didn't get an untapped land, but we did at least get a land. I guess that is okay. So we're going to take some damage next turn. I probably will still bolt the Archdruid if it comes down. Opponent's turn. Devoted Druid, okay. Alright, this is huge for us. So we'll be able to wipe their whole board, and they won't have any mana left. Any cards left in their hand. This is perfect. We will take 5 for this. Alright, so we have 2 bolts for backup. Like another green source to play Courser. Messeth. Thank you to the card gods for this. We'll have to do Stomping Ground, untap. Play our Courser. And hopefully we'll start gaining some life backs shortly. Search for Tomorrow, not a bad draw. Alright. Gained a land. What I'm thinking now is putting a land on top of the library. The reason why I'm thinking that is that they either pulled a Court of Calling or Collected Company, and I don't want them to get back in the game. With the forest coming into our hand, we'll be able to well, no. Forest won't be coming to our hand, but we can go ahead and get a Primeval Titan, and then hopefully in the next draw with Courser we can find another land. Let's do it. And of course the reason for the Temple Garden is if they want to play it untapped, they have to pay some life for it. So, alright, we're going to get the Primeval Titan. Got another Search for Tomorrow, and that's okay. I think we're still fine. So we still have the 2 bolts ready to use when needed. And instead the opponent scoops. Alright. Off to game 3. I like this configuration. I think we are going to keep it as is. It was also nice to see the Devoted Druid in game 2, so it shows that they're playing that Devoted Druid Vizier combo. Alright, this hand, we are full on with the ramp, but we do not have any sort of removal. Um, and that's a little scary. We can stall a turn with Sacred Tribe Elder. Hopefully we do have 7 cards for removal. Yeah, this is a rough one. This pains me to say because any game 1, this would be perfect. But knowing that we're playing against elves, I don't think we can keep it. We got the Pithing Needle, which is good. Stops Azuri. We can play Tribe Elder and Tribe Elder to survive some. I think we're okay with this hand. Obstinate Baloth also helps. Gives us a bigger creature, even though they're going wide. Yeah. We'll keep it on top. Stomping Ground. Untapped. Pithing Needle. I'm going to say Zuri. And pass the turn. Opponent. Elvish Mystic. They have the Heritage Druid. Attacking for 1. I'm thinking they probably have Collected Company or something like that. They're holding off for next turn. We are going to Wooded Foothills. I think just get a forest. So we'll have our forests. Sacred Tribe Elder. From there we can tap sack, or block and sack, apologies, and then start ramping. Westville Abbey, okay. There's the Collected Company. Two Devoted Druids. Alright, well this changes a lot. Because we cannot race a Westville Abbey. So, Anger of the Gods will be sweet here if we get it. I'm even kind of tempted to just block. But if they have Devoted Druid, or not Devoted Druid, Dwynen's Elite. Yeah, they have plenty of mana. Yeah, I think we. That's such a rough call. I think we still got to do it. Alright, come on, Anger. Come on, Anger. Didn't get the Anger. So we'll do Courser. We'll play the Stomping Ground tapped. Gain a life. don't think we're winning this one. Alright, here they go. They're going to transform Westville Abbey. It's indestructible. We have no way of getting rid of it. And it's lifelink. There's actually one card that will help. And that card is the command. So let's dig for it. And I can't even remember if we sorted it out. So yeah, let's play it anyway. Essence Warden, okay. Opponent's up to 36. I guess here we go. And it is a Farseek. Yep, we will concede. Didn't make it this game, so the perfect 5-0 is out of our grasp. But that is okay. We had a good game. Did not think about this card here. This card is a house on itself, and especially with elves. Alright, we will see you all on round 4.